In August 2008, when I was told that I had been traded to the Toronto Blue Jays, I had no idea how it would change my life. I knew that Toronto had a lot of great players and that the Blue Jays had a great history, including 2 World Series. I was also aware that from its very beginning, the Jays organization had strong ties to my home country, the beautiful Dominican Republic. But what I didn't fully realize until I arrived in Toronto was that this was such a welcoming, diverse, and multicultural city. You embraced me and my family as your own, and I can't thank you enough for that. You guys treated me like an all-star long before becoming one, and all that mattered was that I was one of your Blue Jays. That will not be forgotten, and I will always be proud to represent you. So many people have been part of my journey and helped me along the way. I would like to thank my parents, Sandra and Americo, who supported me and encouraged my love of baseball, while also making sure that I learned the importance of my education. You both did everything for me, and then some. I am forever grateful. Los quiero mucho. I want to thank my wife Nisha and our 4 beautiful daughters, Estela, Eva, Emilia, and Ellie, who are everything to me. They are here today and have been by my side through so much of my career. Nisha, I love you. Thanks for keeping everything in order so I could play this great game for a living and being such a great mommy to our girls. You are a rock. Girls, you are my happiness and you make me proud every day. Whew. I love you with all my heart, and yes, even when I tell you to go to bed on time or brush your teeth. My little brother Gabby, you're both family and best friend. It's hard to put into words how much you mean to me and how thankful I am to have you in my life. My brother-in-law Nate, you have worn many hats during my journey and have worn them all well. Thank you for the continued support over the years. I can't express how much it means. To my in-laws Perry and Marianne, we still lean on you guys constantly to this day. Our gratitude is endless, and we are lucky to have you. I also want to thank the people in baseball who believed in me right from the beginning. My dear friend and coach at Chipola College, Jeff Johnson. You're always there for me, no questions asked. Thank you for your advice and guidance always. Jack Powell, who scouted and signed me for the Pirates. Without you, none of this happens. My minor league manager and mentor, Tony Beasley, who taught me how to be a professional and to bring it every single day. My agent, Jay Alou. You believed in me since day one and have been fighting for me ever since. There are simply no words. I want to thank the ownership and front office who first brought me to Toronto. Edward Rogers and the Rogers family, Paul Beeston, JP Ricciardi, and Alex Antopoulos. They saw my potential and gave me a chance. And I would also like to acknowledge Cito Gaston, my first Blue Jays manager, and his hitting coach, Dwayne Murphy, who worked with me behind the scenes day after day. You were both instrumental in helping me become the player I was. I would like to thank John Gibbons and all of our coaches for their leadership and our amazing 2-year playoff run. The medical and training staff, George Poulis and Mike Frostad. The clubhouse guys, Jeff Ross, Kevin Malloy, and Mustafa Hassan, or as we like to call him, Moose. Our bad boy Johnny Neglia, our chef Nigel Batson, and the man with the hardest job in the organization, Mike Shaw. The grounds crew, the security staff, and all the Blue Jays employees who put in countless hours to make sure we could go out and do our job. And of course, I want to thank my Blue Jays teammates, those who are here today and everyone I ever played with in Toronto. We are a brotherhood. We share the good days and the bad. From the first day of spring training through a 162-game season and the playoffs. We lean on each other more than people realize. As they say, it takes a village. So in the moment, it may have seemed like one player and one bat flip, but there were really so many more involved. I would like to thank Mark Shapiro and the current Blue Jays front office for bringing me here today for this great honor. And finally, I want to thank you, the fans, who especially during those crazy, wonderful days in 2015 and 16, filled this stadium, watched by the millions on television, and lived and died with every pitch. I know for many of you, those memories will last a lifetime. We could feel your love and support. We played for the city. We played for this country. We played for each other. But most of all, we played for you. Today, I am proud and humbled to look up and see my name alongside so many greats on the level of excellence. I want to thank every one of you for this unforgettable journey.